Always Sunny fans, rejoice. Kaitlin Olson has been given a new series. This one airs on ABC Tuesday nights. Let's talk about High Potential. Hey guys, Dan here. This is Dan Reviews It. Welcome to my TV review for the new ABC series High Potential. This is a part of their new fall lineup. And before we launch into the specifics of the show, let me welcome you back to Dan Reviews It. If you're one of my subscribers already, thank you so much. If you're not, please consider subscribing or hit that notification bell to get the alerts for when I drop new videos, which is just about every day. I always try to keep the channel popping. But you can just like this video or comment below as well. That stuff, of course, helps the channel out as well. So look, Kaitlin Olson stars here in High Potential, and I am a fan. I always love Always Sunny, but we go so long between seasons now because they all have so many other projects going on that it's nice to see her face again. It's been, I think, a couple of years since we've gotten an Always Sunny season, right? She started a really great short-lived show called The Mick a few years ago. That was, I think, 2 seasons on Fox, and she was recently in Hacks. She plays Gene Smart's daughter on a recurring basis in that. Did she win an Emmy for guest star in that? I think she might have. I know she was nominated for it. But in any event, it's great to see her, sort of headlining her own show once again. This one falls in line with some of the recent detective offerings from networks. CBS has their version with Elsbeth. NBC has their version through Peacock with Poker Face with Natasha Lyonne. And this one is, the ABC version. It's based on a French series called HPI, High Potential Individual. And so Kaitlin Olson plays Morgan, who is a single mother raising 3 kids, and she's got a raging high IQ, 160, and a very, very clear and wide range of knowledge. And so she is a cleaning lady for the LAPD until one night she sort of rearranges some things on a board and sees some clues that maybe they missed, and ends up getting arrested for sort of tampering with evidence. But then it becomes clear that she was actually, doing her part to help in the case. And so she gets offered a position by Captain Selena, who is played by Judy Reyes from Scrubs and Claws and many other things. But there is a hard-nosed, main detective who does not need her help. He can just do it all himself. And he's played by Daniel Sunjata, who has been in quite a few things. I know him best from Rescue Me, but he's done some things. I think he was in some later seasons of Grey's Anatomy. So he's definitely been around, but he was part of the Rescue Me team back in the day. So that's the basic premise here. And like I said, this sort of falls in line with the sort of comedy detective hour-long style of those other shows, because this is definitely got some funny moments. I don't know if it's straight ahead of comedy, but it's certainly funnier than The Bear, which the Emmy seem to think is a comedy. So we can start there, but it's they're real. Not real life cases, but I mean, they're dramatic cases that she is just sort of helping along with. And, same with Elsbeth, really. Poker Face, Natasha Lyonne, I believe, is a private detective, if I'm remembering that right. I haven't seen it since it premiered like a year and a half ago, but I think that's the case with her. So she doesn't actually work for the police department. Elsbeth is like a consultant kind of thing. So it's all sort of in that realm of, kind of helping with these crimes. And the police are maybe a little bit shy at first about allowing them to help. And yeah, they are all women. Elspeth, Poker Face, and High Potential, all star women. I don't know if there is more a comedy lean to them because they're women. Certainly, the 3 leads here on these shows are funny women. Natasha Lyonne, I forget the gal's name in Elsbeth, but Carrie Preston, I think it is. And then of course Kaitlin Olson, the funniest of all. So there's gonna be, of course, some comedy elements. But look, this is overall a solid show. It's not breaking any new ground though, and that's my biggest problem with it. The whole hard nosed detective that doesn't want them part of the team, but he is kind of an idiot. Like, he keeps bubbling through different things, and she's like nailing him at every turn, saying like, no, it's actually this, or well, have you thought this way about it. And he's like, oh, I don't need your help, woman. I can do it. The hard boiled thing. That's a little bit old news, right? We've seen that time and time again, and I believe, Elsbeth is the same, and we've seen it all the time. So that is a little bit tired. But of course, she's saving the day. She is the smartest person in the room as always, and she, gets the job done that way. But there's a part of that that's also sort of a little bit tired as well. The person who can never be wrong either. Every single instinct she has is correct, and I get it. She's got a high IQ, cool. She's got the high potential. But yeah, I don't know. So luckily though, the ensemble here and certainly Kaitlin Olson elevates this from sort of more average or tired material into something that is enjoyable to watch. Now, I don't think it's quite as good as Elsbeth. I will say that. I think Elsbeth and Poker Face too both have that thing where each week there's like a guest star, and that's going to be either the killer or the victim or whatever. And so that's sort of rotating cast, and that harkens back to Columbo and some of those shows from the 70s. This is more straight ahead. Just detective series. Let's get the job done and figure out who done it and all of that. It's serviceable in that respect, and it's enjoyable to watch because of Kaitlin Olson. So earlier in the year, I gave Elsbeth a B plus. This one is slightly below that, but still a good watch for the fall season. I'm going to leave High Potential with a B, and you can check that out Tuesdays on ABC with all new episodes. All right, thank you so much for watching Dan Reviews It. I'll see you next time.